Okay, I'm going to take you through a typical snatch kind of warm-up workout that I do. It's not typical, it is exactly what I do. I am starting the clock, and it's got 30 minutes. I'm going to come back and I'm going to start with one swing, one snatch, and then I'm going to switch hands. All right, so I'm going to swing it one time, I'm going to snatch it overhead, and then I'm going to switch hands and do it on the other side. All right, so I'm going to swing, I'm going to snatch, I'm going to switch. I'm going to do this 10 times. One swing, one snatch, one switch. I'm not going really fast, obviously. I just picked up the bell this morning. It's 6:30 a.m. A little bit later than I would like to start, but you know, when nobody else shows up for the workout, I let my household duties kind of, take over, because I get started doing stuff around the house and I don't want to stop even for a workout. All right, so I've got 3 more to do. This is how I almost always start my snatch workout. One more on the other side. And I'll break for 1 minute. Yes, I'm taking a 1-minute break. So, you know, there's advantages and disadvantages to training on your own. We'll talk about the advantages, because the biggest advantage is you don't have to wait for anybody. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. You don't have to compromise at all. I'm not going to talk about the disadvantages. I'm only going to talk about the advantages, because here I am by myself, and I really do like training by myself a lot. I really do. All right, 10 seconds, I'm going to start. I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to do 2 sets exactly the same. 2 sets exactly the same because I'm just warming up. I had a minute break. I'm going to swing. I'm going to snatch, although now I feel better with this set because I've done one already. Swing, snatch. Things are getting serious now. Switching hands. I'm going to swing. I'm going to snatch. I'm going to switch. I'm going to swing. I'm going to snatch. I'm going to switch. I'm going to swing. I'm going to snatch. I'm going to switch. I'm halfway. I'm going to swing. I'm going to snatch. I'm going to switch. I'm going to swing. I'm going to snatch. I'm going to switch. I'm going to swing. I'm going to snatch. I'm going to switch. One more time, each side. Last time. I'm going to take a minute break, and I'm going to get some music going. A little bit of music. Never hurt anybody. Although some people think it's harder to train with no music, just from a mental standpoint. You don't have anything pumping you up. Sorry. All right, let's see if I can. We'll see if I can get this to shuffle. Anyway, so there you go. So one of the reasons I like minute-long breaks between my warm-up, one, I'm just warming up, right? The other is I get my water, I get my chalk, get my wrist pads if I forgot them, that sort of thing. I'm going to move on to the next progression, and which is I'm going to take that swing out before the snatch, but I'm going to keep the transfer swing in there. So I'm going to do singles, single snatches. That means I'm going to snatch one time. It's a single. I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to snatch on the other side for one time. I'm going to switch hands every time. Singles for 1 minute. There's one. I'm going to switch every time. Should be about 16 in a minute. So I'm feeling pretty good. I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning. Got a lot of stuff done already today. So I just thought I would videotape my workout this morning because I'm going to do it anyway. So why not maybe provide you with some ideas, some inspiration, some motivation, whatever. You know, so if a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody there, hear it. Does it make a sound? If you're training alone in your gym and nobody's there to see it, did it really happen? All right, 2 more. One more. And I'm done. 5 minutes into my workout. I'm on my way to 14 kilo this morning. I'm going to take a minute break here. And it's going to be my last minute break. I'm going to stay with minute-long sets with my warm-up weight until I get to my next weight up, which is my training weight this morning, which is going to be the 14 kilo. See what's going on with that music. 30 seconds I have left. And let's see. Well, I'll figure it out in a bit. Hopefully I'll switch songs. Okay, 10 seconds left. I'm going to do one more set of single snatches with a light belt to warm up weight this morning. 3 seconds I start. It's about 16 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I'm done. For 30 seconds. So I'm shortening my rest because I'm warm. It's not a very heavy bell for me. And I get to slow down slightly because I'm going to now do 5 continuous snatches. I'm going to switch hands and do 5 on the other side. It's not fast at all. It's going to seem slow compared to that last set. 5 seconds I start. 5 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm switching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and I'm done with 10 reps. 30-second break here, so work for 30 seconds, rested for 30 seconds. I'm going to take, I'm going to do a minute-long set. Next set, which is going to be the same thing, 5 at a time, but I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to do it twice. All of my snatch progressions, by the way, you can find them on YouTube. I think if you just search Tracyrif snatch progressions. I've been doing these progressions for 10 years plus, over 10 years. All right, here we go. They have evolved. They have evolved for sure. But this videotape today isn't about the evolution of my snatch progressions. It's just my workout. So I'm going to get to it. I'm going to explain little bits as we go along. If you want to join me, if you want to watch part of this first and then decide, hey, you know what, that looks like fun. Maybe I want to do it along with Tracy, then whoo, join me. I might have done 6, I don't know. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to switch hands. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and woo, I'm done. For 30 seconds, I just trained for a minute, just practice for a minute, just did a minute-long set. I will take a 30-second break. Because it's a light bell. I'm going to get back to those minute-long breaks when I get to my working out sets, my training sets this morning. Okay, so here I'm at 10 and 10. I've established that I can snatch continuous for a minute, progressively. So I'm ready to do 10 in a row. 10 in a row! I will get a minute break when I'm done because I'll tell you what's coming up next. So here I go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I'm going to switch hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, going a little fast, 4, 3, 2, and I'm done. For 1 minute. Okay, so what I was saying are the advantages of training by yourself. You don't have to explain anything to anybody, which means I'm gonna not explain too much as the second half of the workout starts. I'm basically gonna do the same thing with the 14 kilo. I'm gonna move up in a weight, do those reps, those sets and reps pretty much similar. So here's my last set. I'm going to go in about 25 seconds with the 12 kilo. And it's going to be 21 and 21. Normally, if I was just exercising and I wasn't training for a goal, I would just do 20 and 20. That would be the next progression. Today is a grip endurance day. Grip and endurance, grip endurance. So I'm going to do 21 reps in the first minute before I switch hands. 1, 2, 3. The challenge is I don't want to go faster. 4, and I don't want to go slower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and I've got to switch hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and I have to switch back. Okay, so I'm going to fix the music. I've got 1 minute to do that, because I'm going to start over again with 14 kilo. All right, so let me find a bell I like. Yeah, this is good. Okie dokes. One swing, one snatch, one switch. I'm only going to do one set. It's going to take me a minute. I will take a minute break. Heavier bell. Going to need that minute to warm up to it. All right. 5 seconds I start. One swing, one snatch, one switch. 10 times. It's not fast. I'm not going to go fast. Swing, snatch, and I'm going to switch hands. Swing, snatch, and I'm going to switch. All right, so no more talking. I'm just going to finish up my set. Switching back at the end, and I'm done for 1 minute. Okay, so in this workout, my workout's going to be 1 hour this morning. I might videotape the second 30 minutes, but for sure I am going to take this first 30 minutes. Now, you may be simply repeating with the same bell. I did that for years. I used one size bell, and that was the perfect bell for me, and I never switched out weights, but I have a specific goal. I've been training since 2005, so I have different needs for my workouts these days. Before it was just exercise. It was, getting fit, staying fit, getting strong, staying strong. Now, it's all of those things, but I've got some more specific goals, which I'll talk about maybe. I'm going to do singles now, snatch and switch. Snatch and switch. 16 reps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and technically I have to switch back, but I went over a minute by a second and a half or so. So the reason why I have to switch back is, so I'm training for a very long snatch set, continuous snatch set, an hour actually. Every time I have to switch hands, that counts as a rep. Not a snatch rep, unfortunately, but it's a rep that my body is doing. So I want to train my body to be used to and strong at a certain number of reps, no matter whether it's a snatch or a transfer swing. All right, I got 15 seconds. Here's my 5 and 5 twice. 5 and 5 twice. It's not fast. 5 and 5 twice. It's going to take me a minute to complete. And here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to switch back, not necessarily to the other hand, but just adding in that extra rep at the end. Okay, 1 minute break here. Okay, I've got one more set, warm up, and then I'm going to get to my goal today. My goal today is 21 and 21 twice. It's a 4-minute set. Not once, but a few times. So my next set is going to be 10 and 10. And then I'm going to take a minute break and I'm going to do 21 and 21. And then I'm going to take a minute break and I'm going to do 21, 21 times 4. And that should take up my time this morning. So, first half hour that is. Okie dokie, 12 seconds we start. Here's our 10 at a time. 10 and 10. 5 seconds we start. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I'm going to get that extra rep in, but I'm going to put it down with 2 hands instead of just transferring over. I got my reasons. 1 minute. All right, so here I've got a 2-minute set coming up. 21 and 21. That is my pace this morning. I've got, my goal is to do 4-minute sets with a 1-minute break. But here's my first set. It's 2 minutes long. 2 minutes long. 21 and 21. It'll give me an idea of how hard it's going to be or how not hard it's going to be. I should have said not hard first. 14 seconds. I go 21 and 21, 42 reps, 2-minute break, 2-minute set, and 1-minute break. Okie dokes. Here we go. timing. Almost missed that last transfer swing. So I've got to get that transfer swing in there because I'm going to be practicing 21-21 for longer and longer sets, which means I have to start rep 1 on the minute. That means I have to switch over so I can get that first rep on the minute. It seems crazy, but even a half a second makes a huge difference. Okay, so here I go. Here's my first 4-minute set. 30 minutes is gone. Can you believe that? If 21 and 21 is difficult for you to do, you could either go down in weight, try it with a lighter weight, or you can switch more often. But here I go. Here's my last set of the first 30 minutes of my workout. 1,